What is going on, everybody? My name is Salem, Soni, and welcome to my YouTube channel where I help individuals such as yourself be more motivated, discover your purpose, and understand that you are God's very best. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Today I'm hoping to bring a lot of information that can be able to be helpful to a lot of you guys who've been asking a lot of questions. So I made a video a few months ago talking about why the rich and the wealthy do not use bank or a lot of banking financial institution as a way to double their money. It's an extensive video. I made a lot of details regarding that video, so I would encourage you to go. There'll be a link over here that comes up, so click on that and go watch that video. But today I want to talk about hearing your questions. So a lot of you guys have been asking, okay, what are some things I can do today to be able to make money, right? Because I know a lot of you guys are watching today may not fall necessarily in the category of the rich and the ultra rich or wealthy. So what are some of the things you can do right now? I'm hoping to do maybe a series of videos. So I might be doing some things that are like, what are the things you can do online? What are some of the things you can do in person? Today, I just want to give you 3 tips for the average person that can start right now. Some ideas you can do on a low budget to start making money today. A lot of you guys, I want to say that I'm not no financial guru. Some of the things I've done myself, some of the things that I've seen others done, some of the things I've applied to some of the clients that I'm working with that's worked for them. So I want to share some of these tips for you as well. The number one tip I would say for you to be starting making money today is sales, understanding sales, selling a product. So the best way I can say is sell a product. Many of you guys watching today, I know you're going to have an excuse like, yo, I don't have a product. I don't have something to make. You probably have something in your room you can sell. You probably have something in your house. You probably have something that you own, you don't use anymore, you can sell. You can utilize something like eBay, selling something on Amazon. Just find a way to sell something you don't use anymore. That's another quick way to make money. Selling works. Until today, some of the most wealthy, successful people out there sell products. It could be information products, it can be a physical product, it could be an educational training program, but they're still selling something. So if you're afraid of sales, if you don't like selling, well, I'm gonna be honest with you, you're not gonna be making a lot of money. That's just a reality, right? So understand selling a product is a very, very, very quick, upfront way for you to be able to make money today. Sell a product, sell something, right? And I kind of dived into this as I was talking about selling a product. This is the second point, is provide a service. Because sometimes it might not be that you're selling necessarily a product, but you may be selling a knowledge, the ability, a service to a certain client or business owner. For example, let me give you guys 2 practical ways to provide a service. So you can provide a service to either someone who is not skilled in that particular in a particular arena, or you can provide a service into somebody who doesn't have time to provide that service themselves, right? To take care of that service themselves. What do I mean by that? For example, one of the things you can do today, you could literally go to local businesses from wherever you're watching this, right? And something as simple as, for example, like social media. You can ask like different business owners in your area with social media and tell them, hey, I want to manage your social media account for you. Because think about it, if you're a business, let's say your local grocery shop or your local cafe, and you want to grow your Instagram following, for example, the business owner doesn't want to spend so much time worrying about from the product that he has to do, from the inventory, for worrying about the clientele, providing all their services, and then worrying about doing all the stuff on Instagram, right? So you can come in and talk to them and say, hey, I can manage your Instagram account for you. I can, bring more followers, or you can pitch something to them along the lines of, let's put something like a logo or a sign where everybody who comes takes a picture with this, posts on Instagram, uses a hashtag, and if your sales increases based on the number of people who uses the hashtag or posts a picture and increases within a month or 2 months, then you can go ahead and pay me for the services that I provide for you. So that's something very practical, something very simple that you can do today, providing a service. Like social media management right now is a big thing. If you have a phone or a laptop and connection to the internet, you can do it from home, right? So that's something you can do right now to make money. And since if you're new to this, when you're trying to provide a service to a business owner or somebody like that, I wouldn't go with a high price tag. So don't be going like, okay, I'm gonna pay me $3,000 a month to manage your Instagram account. That's probably ridiculous. You don't have any background, any proof, nothing on your resume yet to be asking that kind of money. Actually, what you could do is maybe for a month or 2 months, You can even do it for free just to see that you are effective. You can provide what you say you can provide. So once you have that, now you can utilize those people as a way to, they could be referral references for you when you're asking the next business owner. And you also will be able to know whether or not what you say actually works, right? You don't know until you actually prove it out. So that's the number one thing you want to do. Providing a service. So we talked about selling a product, providing a service. That's very important. Another way of providing a service that can be also helpful for you, if you don't have a physical business owner that you want to go talk to, you can also find different services online. Like nowadays, you can go to places like Fiverr, where you can provide services all around the world, and people pay you something as small as $5 and stuff like that. And there's different packages you can do. You can provide bulk type of services if you know how to edit, build a website, if you know how to cut a video, if you know how to do a lot of small stuff. There's so many things you can do. It's just up for you to do some research that can be able to be helpful for you. So we talked about selling a product. We talked about providing a service. One of the third tips that can help you today is by monetizing your following, right? So create an audience. If you already have an audience, you can monetize whatever that audience is. Now today with social media, if you have any kind of audience following, whether it be on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, some way, you can talk to advertisers to be able to see if whether or not the following you have is worthy of brand advertising to whatever your audience is, right? So I might make another video on like how to build an audience that is worthy to having brands asking you, to monetize whatever your following is, whether it is having paid ads through your videos, whether it be paid ads to what you're showcasing, leveraging the power of an email list, all these type of things, right? There's plenty of videos out there. Actually, I'm just gonna ask you to YouTube, some of this stuff. Google some of this stuff, you know what I mean? How to build an email list, how to monetize your audience. That's a very, very big key. Some of you guys have a big enough audience that you're not even thinking about, okay, how can I monetize these things, right? You've seen the bigger guys do it. You're waiting until you have 100,000 subscribers or followers to start monetizing it. Actually, no. Some advertisers today, some brands today, want to go to the smaller guys who might have like 5,000, 10,000 subscribers or 10,000 followers, because those guys are more relatable. They're more connected to their audience. People trust them more. Even on Facebook, how many friends do you have? Can you talk to those friends, those people that you're related to? I remember the first time I realized, man, I had 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 people who I'm connected to on Facebook. It's true that I don't know all of them, but how many of them are engaging my content, and how can I engage them? How can I market that to some advertisers and brands so they can be able to pay me for me to showcase their product, right? So understanding monetizing your audience is a very big point. So we talked about selling a product, providing a service, and also finding a way to monetize your audience. That is really one of the biggest ways that can help you start making money today. So many of you guys have been asking, right? So the rich don't put money in the bank. That's cool, and you understand why they don't do that, but how does that help you make money? I hope these 3 tips can help you today. Get off your butt and go out there and try to make some money. And then after that, I might be coming back and do some different tips. We might be going into more details. How can you make money online versus in person physically? How do you contact some of these business owners? What do you say? All these different things. I might be doing a master's class. I'm actually working on a product right now, providing a product. Remember, I'm working on a product right now that you guys can be able to, that will walk you step by step on what do you say, how do you approach them, the mindset that you need to have, because you may be starting something, but if you don't have the mindset, for example, you're not patient enough, you want something to happen all the time, you don't understand like what do you say, how do you contact these people, you might be discouraged much earlier than you should. But hey, I hope this was helpful to you. If it was helpful, like this page, give it a thumbs up, and also share it to someone else. Subscribe to the page if you're new. You'll get more type of content such as this one. But until then, remember, you got very best. I love you guys.